You find sometimes if we're invited to someone's house and you could see that the food in front of you is unbelievably delicious, as in the way it looks is unreal. They keep telling you, why don't you go for more? You're like, you know what, I promise I'm full now. When you know that you can have another 10 plates in their house. You look at them and you say, you know what, to tell you the truth, I'm full now. I can't continue eating. They're like, no, please. You're like, no, I'm full, because your dad has given you one of those looks, which means that's enough now. You've eaten half of their house, no more. You inside yourself, when the mother of the house, I particularly refer to the mother because often her food is quite delicious. When the mother of the house has said this, you're like, no, auntie, I promise you, I'm full. And inside you're thinking, that chicken there, only Allah knows how much I can finish it. In that moment, if I lie and say, auntie, I'm full, is that a small lie? Does it matter? You find Ahlul Bayt say there's no such thing as small lies in this religion. A lie is one which is recorded in the book of deeds. Every lie, irrespective that it's an insignificant lie, it's a lie in jest, it's a lie because you're thinking you're being polite in a social gathering. No. Why did Ahlul Bayt say this? Our sixth Imam says it quite beautifully. He says, because if you get used to uttering small lies, eventually you'll get used to uttering big lies. Isn't it? As in some of us, if we get used to uttering small lies, it starts becoming a virus. And what does a virus do? A virus spreads, doesn't it? A virus spreads not only within you, but within those who surround you. That's why the Imam says, never befriend a liar, because you will be seen as a liar as well. Naturally, if I'm the type of person who is willing to utter a small lie, likewise I'm going to be the type of person who's going to utter a big lie as well. That's why this same conundrum occurs with sins. Sometimes you come to someone and you say, are you a sinner? He says, I only commit small sins, not the big ones. Ali ibn Abi Talib says, the biggest sin is the one you think is a small one. In which way, Amir al-Mu'mineen wanted to highlight for us, there is no such thing as small and big. Everything you do is recorded for the Day of Judgment. Why did Ahlul Bayt stress on this? Because sometimes the smallest of lies can cause the most irreversible of damage. Isn't that true? Someone asks a question. There is a concept in Islamic ethics underlying called tawriyah. Tawriyah is an act that affects all of us. I'm going to tell you the act, you're going to say, yes, I've done it before. I hope not many of you have done it before, but you might have been affected by it. Let me give you an example. Someone phones my house. I know the person who's phoning my house wants to speak to my father. But my father can't be bothered speaking to this person. So when I pick up the phone and I hear his voice, Salamu alaikum, I'm like, oh God, it's him. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. Oh, how are you? Said Ammar, alhamdulillah, very well. Is your father there? What do? I think to myself, okay, he's asking me, is my father there? I'm going to take it in the way that he means, is my father there next to me right now? Right now. No, my father is not here. In my head I'm saying, I mean here, like next to me here. I know my father's downstairs. You know tawriyah? Don't say you don't know about tawriyah. There are many who perform tawriyah. In which way? And that someone asks you a question, you give an answer which you're trying to be vague with, so that you're not lying, but you're staying within the parameter of truth. Someone asks, is tawriyah allowed or no? The ulama say it is allowed in two situations. The first situation is in a matter of life or death. You're allowed to have an act of tawriyah. Number two, the second place where tawriyah is allowed is if you are trying to reconcile a couple in marriage.